Hi everybody, thanks for joining us here for the Farm and Ranch News. Well, we had the opportunity to attend the Molson Coors Barley Field Day last week near Bighorn at Strecker Farms. Shane Strecker told us about the valuable relationship growers have with Molson Coors and how important malt barley is to farmers in south central Montana.
We started raising Coors, barley for Coors back in 1992 was our first year. And it has been such a vital crop, not only for us, but up and down Yellowstone Valley, Clarks Fork Valley, Bighorn County. It's been a great crop for all of us. I mean, it's temperamental. I mean, you have to meet grade and so on and so forth, but it's helped all of us stay in business, malt barley.
This is a big year for Strecker Farms, as Shane says 2024 marks their 50th year farming in the area.
We've lived on this farm now. This year marks our 50 years, and it's a life I wouldn't trade for anything. But 50 years of farming, and it's been a lot of fun. It's trying at times, obviously, but it's a life I wouldn't trade for anything. We love it. That's why we're still here.
Shane also added it's important to have Molson Coors senior leadership attend and see firsthand the challenges growers face. It was made all too real when a hailstorm ripped through just an hour before the event. Steven Stradiato, VP of Brewing and Quality for Molson Coors, told me how important Montana is to their business because of the high-quality barley farmers raise.
You can't make great, consistent beer without great, consistent barley. Seeing the passion of the growers in this region and getting to speak to them at events like this, it's pretty fantastic. The fortitude and commitment that I've seen from the growers in caring for their crops and all of the practices that are put in place to ensure that we have a sustainable barley in our future is tremendously important to us.
Well, stick around. We'll be back to talk about your markets and the big USDA acreage report.
I wanted to put up a fence to protect my tomato plants. So I grabbed this and this. And then I did this. But instead of yielding a big crop, I hit a utility line and had to pay $1,200 in repairs. I didn't just lose my pride and joy. I could no longer afford the new stovetop I'd been saving up for. Next time, I'm going to make my free call to 811 before I dig.
Learn from Curry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Hey, thanks for joining us back here for the Ag News. Well, we received the annual USDA acreage report Friday, and more than a few surprises in that report. The biggest was for corn, where USDA said that there are 91.5 million acres, down 3 million from last year, but that was above even the high range of the pre-report estimates. For wheat, USDA said that total acres are down 5% from last year at 47.2 million. That's about 2.3 million less acres and under the average expectation, so should be supportive to prices. Winter wheat area is down 8% from last year, spring wheat 1% higher, and durum up a whopping 29%. Well, a lower finish last week to the cattle futures, but fundamentals are strong with higher cash and box beef. Wide ranges in the cash trade, but higher for the third week in a row. Live deals from 194 to 200. Dress trade mostly 312 to 317. A strong cow market in Belle Fourche with the majority from 150 to 162. Some of those real big cows bringing north of $2,500 a head. Pretty big offering of bulls too, selling from 155 to 172. A small run of sheep in Newell, new crop lamb sold from 215 to 235 and the ewes 79 to 66. And a bearish wind whipped through the grain on Friday. Those acreage numbers combined with higher than expected stocks pulled corn to contract lows. Despite the bullish acreage number for wheat, spillover pressure from corn and stocks up 23% pulled the market down. Well, that's it for today's Ag News. Thanks for joining us. Have a great week.